Hello, welcome to the third episode of Total Drama What If series. Today we will start with fourth episode, where it was a dodgeball episode, and basically Harold didn't catch the ball, so Killer Bass lost. I think that instead of Harold, Tyler would be the one who would go out because he hit Sadie, which made which I bet Katie and Sadie would both vote for him. He caused it. He really messed up with 2 rounds and was dating Lindsay, so he has really quite few reasons to get voted off. So I bet it's Tyler who goes out. Fifth episode is the one where which I don't think would change much, and Justin gets out. Because Tyler didn't influence this episode much, Noah also didn't. I mean, he could have, but I don't think he could much. But it's possible, but I will assume that it's not. Sixth episode is the one which doesn't change much. And seventh episode is the one with the fear factor episode. And since Tyler can't be eliminated in this episode, I'm pretty sure that Courtney would be the one who would be eliminated. Because the last three people to get eliminated was Bridget, Courtney, and Tyler. Bridget got the marshmallow, so it was Courtney versus Tyler, and finally Tyler was eliminated. But since now Tyler is out, I am pretty sure that Courtney would be the one to get voted off. Now, eighth episode. Let's give me a second. I'll just check it just to be sure. Is the one where Cody was attacked by Bear. Was it? No, it wasn't. It was the one where Izzy got eliminated because they were going to the Bonley Island. And Beth picked up the statue, which caused Cody to get attacked by a bear and get eliminated in ninth episode, and Beth to get eliminated in the 10th one. I don't think much would change because of the statue, and no matter what, they would lose anyway. And 11th episode is the one. Uh, is the one where there is this teamwork challenge. I forgot how it was named, and I'm pretty sure that uh, Sadie would be eliminated here, just like in the previous episode, in the normal episode. I don't think it would change much. Now, the 12th episode is the one. Give me a second, I don't remember. Is the one with the shift training. And since Courtney is now not here, I have two guesses. Either Harold gets Duncan eliminated or Harold gets eliminated by himself. Because he has because Duncan will have votes for uh, Geoff and DJ. So I'm pretty sure that Harold would be the one of the fire, but hmm, I'm not sure. I will let me just check what was the motivation of Harold to vote off Courtney. What did he say when he was? changing the votes because that's quite important. He has a flashback where Duncan and Geoff were doing pranks on him, and then we see how he forges the votes. Uh, Here he said, let's see how funny it would be when someone messes with your love life. So we could assume that was the only reason why Courtney was eliminated in this episode. But I think that he would vote off Duncan. I'm not 100% sure, so I will change this to uncanny from now on. Because I am not really sure whenever Harold would be eliminated or he would change the votes. Okay, let's stop for now, not change everything at once. And the next episode, Harold messes up. Pretty much sure, so he gets eliminated. 14th episode is the one where there is the challenge which doesn't matter and merge happens afterwards. Huh, no, he's still here. I guess he could get voted off somewhere, but let me check. Not here, not here, not here. Surely not here. And this was mostly Killer Bass. So yeah, he didn't have much chance to get eliminated. Now Eva and Izzy come back again, just like almost always. And in the 15th episode, nothing much changes. Eva is the one out. Despite I would like the thing where Noah would help Eva get calm. Like in the 27th episode, he helps her a little bit. And this time Trent gets eliminated because of Heather. Now 17th episode is where the Guy alliance would happen, but only thanks to Duncan. I don't think Noah would be extroverted enough to pull it off. Because in the series he only talks to Owen, Izzy and Eva. Really, and when he talks to other, it's mostly sarcasm, so he wouldn't pull it off. And normally Bridget was the one who got eliminated. And the last three was Owen, Bridget, and Duncan. Where here is Duncan. And Bridget was voted off mostly because of Duncan. But I think since Duncan is now eliminated, it might be possible that they would vote on Owen since Heather has invisibility. But why on Owen? Not sure why. But let's just assume that they voted on Owen because that's the most safe think we can assume biased on the episode because we don't know every vote that happened. Now let me select a little bit more. And now 18th episode. It's the legendary bicycling episode. And what did change here? Instead of Tyler there and Duncan, there is Noah and Bridget. Everything else is the same. I don't think that Bridget would pull it off. And Noah is really bad at sports, like really bad. He literally gets tired while wearing a hat in that show's cartoony. So Noah wouldn't get even chance to be in the finale. Bridget also, I don't think she would. She would. So it's Lindsay versus Heather. Heather wins, Lindsay loses. It happens the same way pretty much. Now, this episode happens the same way. DJ gets eliminated because he gets scared of Heather. 20th episode is the raccoon one, where they voted off Easy because it was easy, of course. And now the cast is changed quite a bit. Let's see. Gwen cannot be with Duncan. Heather cannot be with Owen. And Geoff is likely to be with Bridget. I think this would happen pretty much this way that happened here. That the teams are like that. Noah and Gwen, Heather and Lashana, Geoff and Bridget. So eating episode, eating challenge is the one where Lashana forces food on Heather, so they win. The second challenge is the one with stacking the how do I say that? Stacking. Well, no, not stacking the heads. Delivering the statue that Beth had, the totem. And this is what the one I think Geoff would win. And the third one, where I think Noah and Gwen would win because Noah is the guy who would remember that quite well. So who gets voted off? Originally it was Gwen and Geoff who got voted off, who got the most votes. I'm pretty much that it was 1 vote for, let's say, Heather, 2 votes for Gwen, and 3 votes for Geoff. And not sure who delivered these votes. Or it was like 1-1-1-3, and they added Gwen for, or 1-1-1-2, and Geoff got 2 votes. And just they put Gwen at last just for the suspense. Gwen didn't vote on Geoff, Geoff didn't vote on Gwen. So I guess the Geoff voted on Duncan or someone? Gwen then voted on Heather, obviously. I don't know. Lashana voted on Geoff. And Owen voted off Geoff. I'm not sure even. But Geoff gets eliminated, but I'm not sure, so I will change it to higher level uncanny. So this episode, the same hijinks happen. Lashana gets eliminated. The island episode, no one gets eliminated. Mr. Coconut does, and it's quite unfair, and I hate it. So yeah, Now there are teams, and I'm pretty sure it would be Noah and Bridget versus Heather and Gwen. And who would win? Noah is quite a schemer, so he would know when Heather is planning something, and he would manage to outsmart Heather. I'm pretty sure of it. But even without the stuff, I think he would manage to get back. Or we could make something that Bridget loses the stuff for Noah. But it's really hard to decide who really gets voted off. If they win, Jeff would vote off Gwen pretty much sure because of the same thing I thought in one of the previous episodes where the producers want the most views and most interesting cast. So that's why they voted off. I'm not sure even. Gwen? Yeah, I think that was Gwen. So, who do we get voted off? Okay, let's get reasons. Bridget could be voted off because she's really clumsy and doesn't have much besides being vegan, surfer, and being Job's girlfriend. That's all we get from her. Really. So I think that's quite a lot to being clumsy is quite a reason to get eliminated and is much interesting character. No, it's humor, but it's really bad at sports. And wait, give me a second. No, it's bad at sports, so he couldn't run to the finish line. That's why they lost. Let's assume that they lost because both Bridget and Noah, they both failed. And would get voted off by Chef because Chef makes the decision. I think it might be Bridget because Noah is more interesting for the finale. But I'm not sure, so I will raise the level once again. Not here, not here. Here. And now finally happens the same way, similar way. Nor does it. If Noah gets to the final, he would have quite so big chances to lose because he doesn't know how to run properly. Uh, Give me a second. But Heather gets eliminated here, and they would win, get to the finale. So finally, it's either Gwen or Bridget or Noah and Gwen. I'm pretty much this is how it would happen. How we would end it. Funny pun. So yeah, that's the episode. I'm not sure with the finale. But you know, I think there are more Noah fans than Bridget fans, so I think people would like the finale. Just except for running, there is not much that can happen. Here. Wait, give me a. But Gwen would be the winner here, mostly likely. Let me just rewatch the finally what really happens. So the first is the above the shark. And it's just running. That's all. That's running. So Gwen is the first winner, and Noah is the alternative winner. Not sure how it would manage that, but she would. And Bridget is the alternative winner. But I think if writers had to write it, they would know that Noah wouldn't manage to do anything that much uh, in the finally, so he would get voted off here. And finally would be Gwen versus Bridget, which is more head to head, more fair. So yeah, let's just assume that Noah gets eliminated in the 24th episode and Gwen and Bridget get to the finale. It's not my favorite. To be honest, I like original quite more. But I like that Noah stayed quite far. Because where could Noah get eliminated? Let's think. Not here, not here, not here. Maybe here. So Noah can get eliminated here. Or here. And I think Noah could get eliminated here. And someone would get to the here. Which means Bridget would be eliminated here. And it would be Gwen versus Owen. Finally. I mean something like this. But I assumed that it would be safer if we get Owen eliminated. Because he was the third last that got voted off. But I think so. Let's be honest. Let's change the timeline. This is more realistic. That's what happened. The same final, the same final trio. Uh, Bridget is boring, so she got eliminated here, and Noah is bad at running, so he gets eliminated here. I think no one would dislike that, to be honest. Noah got quite far, fans are satisfied, Bridget fans are satisfied. The only thing they can't be dissatisfied with is Tyler fans. Which I don't think they're that much, but come on, he got further than Noah and Walter, so give Noah some break. And Courtney was literally in his kill timeline eliminated the first episode. So I don't think they in the seventh episode they will be that mad. So yeah, that's all. This is the timeline. I don't dislike it. I don't like it. It's pretty much normal. Nothing much changes. Instead of Bridget and Noah getting further than Tyler and Courtney. That's all, folks. Bye.